Today I'm going to be doing a Yakisugi finish on the frame with this propane tank and then this little guy. And you just burn the wood until it's black. That's really it. Suggest wearing gloves, some eye protection, have a bucket of water handy in case it, or a squirt bottle in case it catches on fire, but it's really not hard. It's kind of fun, actually. I think it's fun. Here we go. Yeah, it's cool. Mhm. Right, we're gonna finish this up today. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe down to get any soot off of it, and then seal it with 3 coats of this polyacrylic. And that's it for the base. And then we're gonna finish the top with Henry Feather finish to give it a concrete look. So let's get to it. Now we're gonna let that dry and get busy with the cement. All right, for the top, I'm gonna use the Henry Feather finish. This will give it the concrete look. This dries super fast. You just mix it with some water, trowel it on. It dries in 15 minutes. Do a couple coats, quick sand with like 200 grit sandpaper, and another coat if you don't like how it looks. And then we seal it, and then we're done. You gotta work fast because this stuff dries real quick. I like to go in circular, kind of arcing motions, kind of random. We're just going for coverage because we're gonna do at least 2 coats, probably 3. You want super thin. Hardest part is the edges, especially because I rounded this over. Start raining. You feel that temperature drop?
It did. Just squish this little ridge here. Oh, it's raining. It's raining.
Fuck.
It's time to go. Let it go. let's bring it inside.
All right, we're back after a brief rain delay, but that gave this time to dry, so it's actually fine. So you can see what it looks like after one coat. Super messy, that's fine. And then I'm just gonna go in here with my paint scraper and just knock down any of the really high spots really quickly. Oops, too much. Coat number 2. Coat number 2. We're gonna let that dry and see how we like it. If we don't like it, we'll do another coat. If we do like it, we'll sand and seal. All right, we got 220 on here for the last sand. We're finally at the last step. Ended up doing a couple more coats of concrete because every time I sanded it, there was wood spots showing through, or I didn't like the pattern. So you basically just need to keep putting on the concrete feather finish coats until you like the way it looks. And then when you're happy with it, it's time to seal it. So I am using this Go Shield 660. I've used this before. Actually still had this left over from the table that I did. But the first time I used it, I didn't read, there's like literally no directions on the bottle. You have to go to the website and read all the directions. So I definitely did it wrong the first time. Definitely gonna do it right this time. So the first thing you do is actually not with this at all. We're just gonna soak this in water, and it's gonna get nice and dark and saturated, and you leave it soaked with water for 2 minutes, and then you start the sealing process. So the first mixture is 50-50. So 1 cup, I'm just going to use the cap, 1 cup of the Go Shield, 1 cup of water. You do that for 5 minutes, keeping it saturated. and then you go to 3-to-1. So you're making this stronger and less diluted. 3-to-1 go shield to water, and you do that for another 5 minutes, keeping it saturated, and then you let it dry for 24 hours. So that's what we're gonna do. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, this is just water. Set 2-minute timer.
So you want to keep it dark and wet the whole time.
Yep.
It should be like a sheen of water.
Yep. Now we're gonna go 3-to-1 sealer to water. And I'm just using capfuls because it's not a very big table. 2. 3. And then 1 cap. Water. And that should be it. Set 5-minute timer.
On like the last pass, you're going to do like just wipe down with the towel.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of foamy.
I think you're supposed to kind of just dump it on and move it around.
Did it say that?
To really get dry.
It's not dry.
Super fun.
Yep. I guess I could pour some on.
I'll let it go off the side of the table there.
What are they barking at? I got excited because the FedEx truck showed up and I thought maybe our new couch was here, but it was just their dog food. This is so foamy.
Good. It doesn't seem like it's like absorbing as much.
Well, I think that's the idea. As it gets more and more sealed, it's not going to absorb.
Right.
That's why you want to do water first, because you want it to absorb water and then you seal that in, I guess. Which that really doesn't make sense because you want it to be dry before you seal it. I don't know.
I think the water just helps it penetrate. Like the water pipe pulls it in.
Yeah. All I know is we're following the directions this time, unlike last time. Because there were no directions.
It's got to be close to a 5-minute timer because this has been 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Amount to dump it. Or I guess you don't have to dump it. You're going to do a whole nother batch.
I do this again?
Yeah.
You sure? I thought it was 2 to 1 and then 3 to 1, and that was it.
Step 5. Sorry, step 4.
Okay, well, that was 5 minutes. We just sealed it. That's why it looks darker. I did 2 coats of Ghost Shield. It's going to take about 8 hours to dry, 24 hours before use, and then the table is done. But you do want to make sure you seal it, because if you don't and you spill water on it, it looks like this. It's very porous, so the concrete needs to be sealed, and this is going to give it a nice waterproof finish and just protect it. All right, we're going to let that dry and we'll be back.